Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you've been doing well. Today I have just a quick video showing you what's new in my wardrobe and what I also got from Louis Vuitton very recently. I'm going to start with some clothing items. I wouldn't say this is enough to justify calling it a haul, but some of you may have noticed that I have been kind of on a Isabel Marant kick lately. I have one of her tote bags, which I got last December, I think, sometime late last year, and I absolutely love it. And I don't know, there's just something about that logo and that brand that I've just kind of been gravitating towards lately. I think the items I got from this brand are actually part of her Isabel Marant Etoile line, which I think is a little bit more of the casual, more comfortable vibe. And so yeah, let me just show you guys what I got. So this is a hat, and here is the cap right here. It's a baseball style hat. I actually really love baseball hats. I wear them pretty much all the time. I always have one in my bag if I can fit it, especially if I'm gonna be out during the daytime. I just really like the casual vibe of a baseball hat, but also just the fact that it gives you some extra sun protection. And so this one is in black. The tags are still on this because I haven't worn this yet, but I am planning on keeping it. And this is from 24S. It was already on sale, and then I think I had a $50 voucher that I needed to use up sometime this month, so I decided to go ahead and pull the trigger on this hat. So you can see that the logo is kind of in this nice little pinkish ombre, and it is stitched on, and the hat itself is black, or like it says faded black, but it looks pretty black to me. But yeah, here is the hat. Really like this a lot. Excited to wear this summer. And the two other items I recently purchased from Isabel Marant are these two sweatshirts. So one is this one, and this I got directly from the website. They were having a sale, and it's in this really nice gray color. I've already tried it on. It fits me. It's very comfy. And the logo is in this blue ombre, which, as you can probably obviously tell, I am a total sucker for. But yeah, I just really like the contrast of the light gray and the blue, and it says Marant at the bottom with the logo. The backside is pretty plain, nothing to see here, but yeah, no bells and whistles, just a very comfy casual sweatshirt. I've just been kind of in a very casual sweatshirty vibe these days. So yeah, excited about this. I think this will be a really good travel piece, just a really good weekend item. I will say the one thing that I'm a little bit hesitant about is, while I do really like the logo, it is kind of this like fuzzy material, which I'm a little bit nervous how this is going to do in the wash. I think I'm going to wash this inside out on cold, delicate, and then probably need to air dry it. Like, I don't think I'd feel comfortable with this fuzzy material in the dryer. So I will keep you guys updated on any sort of wear and tear if you're interested. And with the hat, it's not from that same fuzzy material. It's definitely stitched on with thread, and so this I feel fine about. But yeah, the fuzziness of the logo, but just because it is so prominent and it does take up a big chunk of the sweatshirt, we'll see. I do really like it. I love the colors, but again, a little bit nervous about the material. And then the second item was another sweatshirt. I really couldn't help myself, but this color, you guys, it's this like light pink color, and I don't have the tags on this because I actually just wore this last weekend and I really like it a lot. It's super comfortable, and the weather has been much nicer in San Francisco, but it's still pretty windy, and so I don't need a jacket, but I do like having an extra layer with me just in case when the wind picks up. And this has been a great San Francisco layer. So trying to angle it to the sunlight so you guys can kind of see a little bit. It is this kind of pinkish color, but it has hints of gray in it as well. And yeah, there's just something about this color that I really love. And the logo on this is much smaller. It's in navy, and it's just in the corner right there. So it doesn't take up a lot of real estate. When you just look at it from the front, it just looks like a very casual pink sweatshirt. But yes, again, the logo is in this like kind of fuzzy material, and it's much smaller, but same sort of thing. I'm a little bit nervous about how this is going to be in the dryer, so I'll probably end up washing this inside out and then maybe air drying it, just because I don't want the logo to get damaged or to fall off, or I don't know. I just feel like heat and this situation is probably not gonna be good. If any of you have any sort of clothing items that kind of have this like fuzzy type material on it, definitely let me know in the comments how you care for it, just because I would love some tips and tricks just to make sure that I preserve these clothes and just kind of keep them as nice for as long as possible. So yeah, definitely let me know in the comments if you have any tips and tricks. And finally, let's move on to the main portion of the video, which is this Louis Vuitton shopping bag right here. So this shopping bag was part of their Kasuma collection. Let me backtrack. I purchased this item online because I was scrolling around and I had sort of thought about this item, maybe a year or two ago, never quite pulled the trigger. And I will say this was kind of a semi impulse purchase. And part of the reason why I actually never pulled the trigger on this was because this is a pretty hard to find item that really I never really saw available online before. I would always check it out online, but it was never available to buy. And I think the last few times I went to Europe, I have asked about this item, but they never had it in stock. So, and it wasn't something that I wanted so badly that I was just kind of on the hunt for. But a few nights ago, I was just kind of browsing online. So I guess the impulse portion of the shopping is just that when I saw that it was available, I just went ahead and decided to buy it right then and there. And so I usually do the in-store pickup. The store is very close to where I live and it's not too far from my office either, so it's very easy for me to pop in there and get it. So the item is not a Kusama item, but the sales associate was telling me that they had leftover shopping bags from when that collection was released, and so that she just wanted to give me one, which I really super appreciate because it is the cutest shopping bag. Look at how adorable the shopping bag is. I don't know, I just love it. It made me really happy to see that they had one and they were able to give me one, and I didn't even ask for it. They just like brought it out and I was like, oh my gosh, look at the shopping bag. So here's that. And not a true unboxing because I unboxed it in the store already just to examine the item, but here is the box. And what else is in here? Here is my paperwork and receipt, and looks like, oh, this is nice. She also gave me some perfume samples, which I'm super excited about. And here is the ribbon and the gift tag. I think they just added this because they weren't sure if it was a gift for someone, but it's really just for me. So here's the box. Here is the dust bag. To reveal the Louis Vuitton desk agenda. So yes, I have been thinking about this for a long time, and I waffled back and forth between this and then the one with the rings, and then with the rings they have different sizes. And I would say like about a year ago, I really did a very deep dive into all the research I could do on YouTube about the different sizes and which one should I get. And I don't know, I think I ended up with this one because it just seems to be the most versatile. Like, you can put a notebook in here and you don't need rings, so you don't need to get special refill paper or anything like that. As long as you have an A5 notebook, it will fit. And so that's one reason why I wanted to go with this. And two, I already use A5 notebooks, and so I thought that would be a pretty seamless transition, and I could just see how it got along with the item. So I do really like that it has two sleeves. So there's a sleeve in the back for the back end of the notebook. There's a sleeve in the front in case you want to use that as well, although you don't have to, and you can just kind of keep the notebook closed like this. I also just really like that this is going to be super versatile. Like, I can use this for years and years and years. I can switch out of notebooks. If I complete a notebook and I decide to get a new A5 notebook, I can still keep using this no matter which notebook I end up using, as long as the size fits. And there's another flat pocket here, as well as another pocket here. And here is the code. So this is just the textile card. And then this is, I will put this up closely so you guys can see. This is the item code for the Louis Vuitton desk agenda. And then on the back, there are credit card slots, or you can put business cards or something else in here, as well as another pocket back here. So yeah, I really, really like this a lot. I don't really know why I waited so long to pull the trigger on this, but when I saw that it was available online, I just wanted to go ahead and get it, and I'm very, very happy that I did. So let me quickly show you guys. So if you buy any A5 notebook, it will fit, but I have two things in here. I have a 2023 paper agenda, as well as a A5 notebook. This isn't really a bullet journal. I did dabble in bullet journaling like a long time ago, and I sort of fell out of it, but I still like to keep a notebook just to keep notes and, I don't know, just to write stuff down. I think it's very helpful. So this is an A5 size as well. And so let me just show you guys with the planner. So here's the planner, and you can see there is extra space. So if I were to put this, oops, it's upside down. So this is what it would look like, and here is the planner, and it does fit. There's a little bit of extra space up around the edges right here, but yeah, it definitely fits. And then you can just kind of add other things as well. And then same thing with the A5 notebook. I think the A5 notebook It's different because this one has rings and this one just has a binding, and this one's a little bit thicker, but they are pretty much the same size. So just to give you guys a quick look, I'm just going to insert the back. And so this is what it looks like with the A5 notebook. So there is some extra space. But yeah, if you were to open it up like this is what you would see. You can probably stick this part in here if you wanted to. I'm not really sure if I'm going to do that just yet. But this cover is great because it's completely interchangeable. You can just, any notebook can fit. You can even get a notebook with rings if you want. I might do that eventually. I think I'll just play around with this and see how I feel. But yeah, wanted to go ahead and show you guys the new Desk Agenda. Very, very excited that this was available to buy online and that I was able to purchase it. So that is it for this video, guys. Pretty quick. Just wanted to show you a few new items that I added. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions about anything. If you like this video and would give it a thumbs up, I would really, really appreciate it. And if you would also subscribe to my channel, I would also really appreciate that. With that said, I hope you guys all have a wonderful day and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.